In perioperative services, there are so many opportunities for career development. I first got into the operating room as a circulating nurse because I was really interested in working as part of a team to provide care. My very first job was at a pediatric facility, and while that seemed very scary to a lot of people, it was actually one of the best places that I've worked. The children are so resilient, and one thing that everybody's really afraid of is having bad outcomes. But we were very fortunate to have great teamwork, and we got a lot of these patients through some very difficult times. One of the most interesting surgeries that I've ever been a part of is called a domino transplant, where with one patient who was donating a liver, we were actually able to help two different patients by transplanting a patient's liver into one person and then giving their liver to another patient. And the ability to do that with some of this medical technology is completely mind-blowing. To think that you can be a part of having that happen to make somebody's life better is truly a great experience. After my experience in the operating room, I had the opportunity to try on some different roles. One of the first roles that I took outside of the operating room was as an informatics nurse. And in that role, it was a lot about collecting data and giving feedback to some of our stakeholders. That meant that we were doing chart audits to make sure that the charges were correct so that our patients were billed correctly, and that the documentation met all of our standards so that we knew that we were providing the best and safest care. As a part of that role, I got to start giving feedback and education to peers, and that's where I found that I was really excited about nursing education. So when the long-term educator at that facility moved on to a different opportunity, I got the chance to take on the educator role. And through that role, I was able to help new nurses start their career with the Periop 101 program. It was really rewarding to see new people that were excited to start their career come into the operating room and have the ability to help them navigate their career, becoming strong nurses that can advocate for our patients.